Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, good evening, everyone. Limited occurrences of severe weather today across the area. Tomorrow, likely it'll be a little bit more of a widespread threat, which is why Saturday is a 31 alert day. Damaging wind will be the main thing that we are looking for. The tornado risk tomorrow actually looks even lower than what we have seen out there this evening, so that is some good news. Main timing of this that we're going to be monitoring will be midday, we'll say, until late afternoon, when storms are expected to roll across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee. Here's the latest on the timing of that. If you're out here in the Shoals, northwest Alabama, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. right now looks to be the window where the roughest weather will move on through. If you're around the I-65 corridor, including Athens, Decatur, Huntsville to Fayetteville, Tennessee, down to Coleman, between about 1 and 4 p.m. And if you're over into areas of Sand Mountain, Scottsboro to Gunnersville and points eastward, we're going to be watching between about 2 and 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Again, these times approximate. They could change slightly, but that's the general idea that we are looking at this point in time. Here's your latest severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. And across North Alabama, we're anywhere from a level 2 to level 3 risk right now. We will get an update on this overnight tonight, and just based on some of the evening data, wouldn't be surprised if this level 3 risk is expanded a little bit northward to cover more of North Alabama. And of course, that's something that we'll update you on heading into early tomorrow morning. But regardless of whether it's a 2 or a 3, severe weather is going to be possible as storms roll through during the day Saturday. Primary risk is going to be winds up to 60 miles per hour. Low to medium risk for that. That's the primary concern. Lower risk for large hail, maybe up to quarter size, but that might be pushing it. And again, the tornado threat at this point looks like it'll be fairly low tomorrow, as I say, even lower than what we've seen out there this evening. Currently, again, most of us are quiet. We've got the one strong storm, Lincoln County, southern Middle Tennessee, a couple other heavier downpours southeast of Fayetteville, in between Athens and Ardmore and I-65 there, Limestone County. But the one that is posing the continued severe weather risk, northern Lincoln County, that is going to continue to progress towards Mulberry, towards Lynchburg, eventually towards Winchester, Tennessee, arriving in that part of Franklin County close to the top of the hour. This one may still have some strong wind, heavy rainfall, and perhaps some smaller hail with it. And we'll continue to keep an eye on any potential for rotation spinning back up in it. Future radar is actually doing a pretty good job keying in on the activity there southern Middle Tennessee with not much else happening. We'll continue to see that rain and storm activity roll through that portion of southern Tennessee through about midnight, and then we're going to be done. The rest of tonight will be quiet, maybe a couple showers first thing tomorrow morning, but most of us wake up to dry weather on your Saturday as we await tomorrow's stormy weather, prompting that 31 alert day. Future radar showing those storms could be entering the Shoals by the lunch hour. They'll make pretty quick progress through the area. By 2 in the afternoon, getting ready to hit the I-65 corridor. By the time we reach 4 o'clock, storms will have come and gone through Sand Mountain, with the more significant storm activity shifting into Georgia and southward towards the Birmingham area. We do get a little bit of a lull early evening, but then there are indications there may be some more storm development late evening tomorrow. Now, we're going to have to watch this. A lot of this activity and how strong it is will depend on the earlier storm activity, but there is some potential late evening tomorrow. Some of these storms that you see in North Alabama could be on the strong to severe side. So we're going to watch that time frame as well, mostly focused on the more widespread activity coming in during the day. But I do just want you to be aware of that late tomorrow evening. That will shift on out of here heading into Saturday night, and I'm optimistic that your Sunday may turn out decent. Early day showers mostly to our south on Sunday, and right now, not really seeing much indication that anything else is going to pop up around here for Sunday afternoon, and hopefully that'll continue to be the case. You can keep up with the storms, any alerts as well on the Way 31 Storm Tracker weather app. Again, the morning hours will be quiet, so get done what you need to early in the day. We start you in the mid to upper 70s. Storms will be rolling in towards lunchtime and stick with us through the afternoon hours before they get in. Temperatures will warm into the mid 80s. Of course, as the storms pass through, we'll likely see temperatures fall back into the 70s later in the day tomorrow. 83 in the Shoals, same in Athens tomorrow. Huntsville may get to 86 before we start to cool off. 85 in Scottsboro, and also in the mid 80s there in Fort Payne. Here's your Way 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. Again, a 31 alert day tomorrow. Sunday, got the rain chance 30%. Didn't have a chance to update it. I was going to drop it a little bit more. So I do think Sunday will turn out decent at this point. Storm chances, though, are expected to ramp back up on Monday as we get a weak cold front coming through. It really won't impact our temperatures, but it will increase the coverage of showers and storms again. And we'll keep an eye on any potential for severe weather on Monday as well. Otherwise, middle of next week, not bad. Lower rain chances. I can't with good conscience completely take it out of the forecast just based on the pattern that we are in. But less likelihood of seeing wet weather for a few days middle of next week with highs in the 80s. And then we may see the storm chances pick back up again slightly late next week and into the following weekend.
It seems like for tonight, everything is kind of okay.
Yeah, going to watch basically Lincoln, Franklin County, southern Middle Tennessee, maybe a little bit of Jackson County for another hour and a half or so, but I think we'll be good after that.
Very good. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Stick around. We'll be right back.